version of a practice yesterday they call Fast Friday, and he did wear a brace during that, but he didn't like the brace, so he decided to go without it for tonight's game. I mean, his importance cannot be overstated. Coach told us, he said, listen, for a freshman, he has a chance to be the greatest. He really does. His mindset, how he approaches and understands preparation, he's a unique individual. He said, quote, he encourages guys, he's vocal, he's our leader, and they're going to need him at full strength tonight.
Wow, Allie, the greatest. We know who's on that list, Mike.
Yes, a crowded room of greats in Hawaii quarterback history, but this is a player with the moxie to do it, going back to his high school days at Bishop Gorman, hasn't lost a game in 3 years, and that toughness you saw on display last week, that can become pervasive in a locker room. When you see your quarterback willing to go and put his body on the line for the better of the team, it makes everyone want to put their hand in the pile and work that much harder to go out here tonight and fight for him.
The 5'10" redshirt freshman from Las Vegas, born and raised in Hawaii, moved to the States, the Continental, at 14 and played at Bishop Gorman. Now back and ready to lead his Rainbow Warriors, looking for back-to-back Auto 4 victories. They're on the road in Tucson. The Zona Zoo is here. First week of school, holiday weekend. Week 0 was all about the Bows. Now can the Cats get their first victory? Ian Wagner from nearby Sierra Vista will tee it up and kick it away as Arizona won the toss and has deferred to the second half. So Hawaii will receive, and this was a disaster last week. They fair caught a bounce kickoff at their one, were promptly strip sacked for a Stanford touchdown. No such concerns tonight as Wagner launches it out the back of the end zone, and here comes Ali Hado.
All eyes on that injured ankle early here, JB, and you can expect Danny Gonzalez, the defensive coordinator, and that Arizona Wildcats defense to try and test that early and often to see how it's going to hold up.
Gonzalez, with so much respect for this young man, he knew. He said that dude would be out there in a boot if he has to, and would still probably scramble for first downs when necessary. Landon Sims is the tailback, offset left. The run and shoot arrives in Tucson. The home opener, the 25 opener for Arizona. Hado does give, and a run stop to begin the night from the captain, Trey Smith. A redshirt senior from Mesa has been buzzing the tower of quarterbacks for better than a year now, but he shows his run strength to begin the night as you look at the rest of the Arizona starters on defense, including Genesis Smith, a fellow captain, in the back end.
That's a guy with a Sunday future you're going to want to keep an eye on. Number 12 in blue, going to be all over the field tonight for Arizona on defense.
Second down, the lefty from Las Vegas unloads early, and it's dropped. Nick Senecal, part of a tandem, a receiving duo for Hawaii, the top returning tandem in college football, he and Pefele Ashlaw.
Led the team in receiving yards last season, actually briefly entered the transfer portal in December and reportedly had Power 4 interest, but said, I want to be here, I can't leave my brothers, and now back to try and continue to forge that bond between quarterback and receivers that they think can be really potent with Alejado under center.
We briefly heard Stephen Barron, our referee there. Penalty was on Hawaii and declined by Arizona. So a chance to pitch a 3-and-out to begin the night. The Bows were 3 of 10 on third down in week 0 against the Stanford Cardinal. Rallying from down 10-0 to win that one in walk-off fashion. Coming after Alejado. Deals to the sideline, knocked out before the line to gain. Uliata with the catch, and an early decision for Timmy Chang. His offense inching towards the sideline, and it will give way.
And I think this is the right call, backed up here on your own end of the field. They did a great job on this third down of trying to get the pick play for their running back coming out of the backfield. You see Barfield here, and you've got Trey Smith trying to peel out from the middle of that blitz book. You've got man coverage. Someone's got to go out. He's able to sort through the trash and get him down just before that first down.
Billy Gowers, the freshman, albeit a 29-year-old freshman punter. It's a low liner. It takes a Hawaii hop. He's scooped up by Arizona receiver Jeremiah Patterson. He gets a block. The kicker throws him out across midfield. No flags down. Jeremiah Patterson sparks the night. for Brent Brennan. And Jarvis Heimuli is down after covering this punt. A return of 42 yards.
Great job fielding right there. And unfortunately, that looked like a non-contact injury for Heimuli, unfortunately, but just a great job fielding that line drive punt on the fly and kind of catching that punt coverage group a bit out of phase. Once you break through that first layer, it's nothing but daylight. A great touchdown saving tackle there and great starting field position for this Wildcats offense.
Now, Ali touched on in our pregame show the changes to the coaching staff, 3 new coordinators. Craig Niver, the dedicated special teams coach, what a start to his tenure.
And that matters a ton. Having someone whose day in, day out job it is to coach the finer details of the only phase that uses both sides of the ball.
All right, Jeremiah Patterson has Brennan teed up when we come back.
I'm the Modelo Recruiter, and I'm always scouting for full-time fans. Check out this year's recruits. The team transfer, married into the team, but acts like he's married